Hey there and welcome. In this quick demo, I'm going to walk you through what I believe is one of the most important tools in the Nonprofit Profitability Toolbox, your staffing worksheet. Why is staffing so important? Well, because staffing is leadership. The way you plan for people, the how many, doing what, for how much, determines whether you're honoring the time, talent, and money entrusted to your organization? Or are you intentionally or unintentionally exhausting it? Here's the truth we don't talk enough about. Nonprofits don't struggle for lack of passionate people. They struggle because of unclear expectations, hidden workload, and the very common habit of saying yes to everything. You might feel that, especially the things we don't have staff capacity for or that we can't actually afford. Staffing without truth, the truth about what's needed, what's required, and what's financially possible, can tank even the most mission-driven organization. And that's why this worksheet exists. It helps you slow down, get honest, and map your people, your paid staff, and your contractors. So let's take a look. When you jump into the worksheet, it's available both in Excel and as a Google Sheet. You will see that there's space for where you can list each role and the responsibilities of each role and who is assigned or to be assigned to that role. You can itemize the number of hours that they actually work or are contracted to work. You can also enter in their wage, and that will calculate their weekly gross income. To the far right of this spreadsheet, you have your payroll tax liability table where you enter your specific benefit package and your payroll tax liability. Most organizations guess at what they need for staff, or they figure, well, we need an office manager, right? So we should hire one because everyone else has an office manager. Well, that's not the way to do this. So as you enter each of your positions, current and projected, I'm going to bet that you will start to see your full staffing picture emerge. The hours, the workload, the gap, the true cost of the impact you want to make in human time. And just as important, you'll see whether what you are asking your team to do is realistic or quietly burning them out. And this will come to full view when you allocate their time. Now, within every nonprofit, within most organizations, we all do a bit of everything. You might have a staff position, even the executive director, that does both administrative work and direct programming work. So in this staffing worksheet, you will allocate their time to specific programs. This will also help you determine the real cost of program delivery, the real cost of operations, when you separate out that one person into all of their tasks and duties everywhere they impact your organization. When you go through this process, there's a real possibility that the way you think about staffing will shift. Because staffing isn't about cutting or stretching, it's about alignment, matching your mission with the people and the resources required to deliver sustainably. And finally, don't forget to enter your contractors. They are as important as your staff people, and oftentimes a very sustainable model in the nonprofit world when you don't know if you have the ability to bring somebody on full-time and keep them busy. This is about decision making, telling the truth and making decisions that are good for your business, good for your clients, and that in the end, keep your doors open. Because unless you can keep your doors open, you can't continue to change lives. This worksheet gives you clarity, the clarity you need to build the future. So go ahead and start filling it in. This is an opportunity to play as well. You can ask yourself, what if? What if we didn't do it the way we've always done it? Tell the truth about the work. Tell the truth about the cost, and use this tool to build a staffing plan that supports the impact you're here to create. And as always, please ask for help when you need it. You do not need to go this alone. You do not need to know everything. You just need to know that help is around the corner if you just ask.